show up.
Oh, boy. That's something. You want to take a call?
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's.
I hope I'm.
Well, me too, but
Yeah.
that's not. I don't feel comfortable saying, I hope you're wrong, you know. Batman. His name is actually Bartholomew Mann, but everybody calls him Bat. Hey, Batman. How you doing?
Oh, not bad. Oh, I love that you had Ellie on. Reason being, I have some puzzle pieces for you. Those UFOs, they're human tech, and they're used by what are considered the sins, the 10 toes that will rise up. But it is human tech from Noah's time. And for the technology to come to its fullest, we have to get back to the future, back to the days of Noah, where they can manipulate. And these crafts are what they built, the great wonders that lay all over the world. The ruins are everywhere. They cover the earth. And they are what the giants, the beings of that time that were mixed nature, they use the UFOs to be able to lift. That's why these people are being lifted up. It is bee tech. They fly on the technology of how bees fly. It is a gland. A bee creates like a force field around it. It's guided by its wings, but it hovers. And this is how these craft fly. And they can project this, and this is how they lift the stones during the times of Noah. And they would project and lift those stones up using that field. And the sins, they're the pig people. And you probably heard of Legion. Legion is what gives power to the vampires. And then it is the beast that rises up from the ocean, the sea. They are down there waiting, and they control.
You're covering a lot of ground here. L.A., any other shot with your experience? Hang on. L.A.
Yeah, I would say this. I mean, I agree in part with what Batman is talking about. I differ in the fact that these craft are man-made. Some of them are. Some of them are back-engineered. I get that. The late David Flynn talked about the deliberate crash of the saucer at Roswell, and we'll be talking about that in a future film. These craft have been around for a long time, and I agree with you. The megaliths that we see all over the globe had to be done in some other way than the way our mainstream archaeology tells us that they built sand ramps and did all this stuff. It's a whole different deal. And I've written or produced 7 films on Amatrel and the Nephilim, where we talk about the megalithic structures and the mounds found in Ohio and other places. This is not the work of Native Americans. This is something else. And if they're some of these sites, many of the sites are on an 18-and-a-half-year lunar cycle, metonic cycle. And that in itself, Native Americans didn't know about the 18-and-a-half-year lunar cycle. Heck, Europeans didn't know about it until, fairly late in the game. So the fact that these sites, which are 3,000 years old, 4,000 years old, in the Americas are built on the metonic cycle, that's a hidden history that's been deliberately obfuscated from the peoples of the world. So I do agree in part with what you're saying, just not everything, but I think we're really close to the same page.
Interesting. Appreciate it, Batman. Thank you. Something strange is going on with his phone. Heard a lot of metallic rattling going on there, but anyway.